relationships and life are not 50-50. They are 100-100. We have been taught that relationships are 50-50, but that's an illusion. They're not. Relationships are 100-100. It's how I am towards you is going to determine how you're going to be towards me. If I'm accepting, appreciative, loving, and supportive, you're going to react one way. If I'm judgmental, critical, hateful, controlling, resentful towards you, you're going to react in quite another way. However I am towards you is going to determine how you're going to respond towards me. That makes me 100% responsible for the presence or absence of love in my relationship with you and with every person on the planet. Now, the other side of the coin is true too, in that however you are towards me determines how I'm going to be towards you. If you're loving, supportive, accepting, appreciative, I'm going to react one way. If you're judgmental, critical, resentful, or whatever, I'm going to react another way. However you are towards me, I'm going to respond accordingly. That makes you 100%. So in relationships, each person is 100% responsible, each person is 0%. Each person is cause, each person is effect. So another way of saying that is that everybody's 100% responsible for the presence or absence of love. But we only experience ourselves as being cause or effect. We experience ourselves as being the 100% or 0%. And our culture doesn't teach us that relationships are 100-100. We're taught they're 50-50. So, Rita and I, we have a problem in our relationship. And I know that there's only one problem. Either she's the problem, or I'm the problem, or we cut it down 50-50. So, we've got this problem. I look to see where the problem is, and I look to see where the problem is. I can find where the problem is very fast. Any guesses where the problem is? No, it's not me. It's her. It's him. Well, here's the trap. Here's the thing that gets us stuck in relationships. Is that every time you point at the other person's 100% responsibility, you're dead on accurate. Everything I say about Rita being the problem is accurate because I'm pointing at her 100%. That's why we get stuck. Because when we point at the other person, we're telling the truth. I know where the problem is. It's the other person, and it's the truth. That's the trap. Because if I know where the problem is, it's obvious where the problem is, then I don't have to look any further. See, but here's the real problem. Whenever you point at the other person's 100% responsibility, you give the other person all your power. Whenever you blame another person, or whenever you point at anything outside of yourself as being the problem, you may be dead on accurate, but the moment you do that, you've given away all your power, you put yourself at the effect, you've made yourself the victim. When I point at Rita, when I point at her 100%, in the same breath that I'm saying that she's 100% responsible, I'm saying I'm 0%. And if I'm 0% responsible, what percent power do I got? 0. Nothing I can do about it. The problem's over there. Nothing I can do about it. I'm stuck. Well, you see, that's actually a lie, because if there's a problem in my life, I always have something to do with it. It wouldn't be in my life if I didn't have something to do with it. Every single time I've got something to do with it. When you can point at yourself, you get your power back. When you point at the other person, you lose your power. So in relationships, it is never, never, never your job to know that you're loved by me. It is never your job to have our relationship work. It is always my job. It is totally 100% my responsibility to have the presence of love in my life. See, and when I accept that responsibility, my relationships are going to be great. See, life works in the areas where we take full responsibility for the result. The areas of life where we do not take responsibility for the result, we have no power. And if you look at the areas of your life that don't work, those are areas where you've given away your power. Now it's time to start getting your power back.